Here's the latest garden tour for June 11th, 2019. As you can see, there's a lot of green because we've been getting a bunch of rain lately. That's a seedling I planted of an apple tree. There's some birds by the bird feeder, that pole here in the middle. I feed the birds here to keep them out of the garden. It seems to work well. Chipmunks end up eating that stuff instead of messing with the garden. This is an apple tree I planted last year from a seed. It's already about over 5 feet tall. So I've got high hopes for that. And it seems to be doing fairly well. Against the fence here, this is a bunch of, this is a zucchini there, but this is all mint growing wild there. It's great tasting mint. More zucchini. That's a cantaloupe in there. I think that's a butternut squash over there, cage to keep the critters from eating it. Lettuce, tomato plant. There's a broccoli there, I believe, and a pepper. Here's my little fountain. Birds use it as a bird bath, and it's just nice, soothing place. This is some spearmint along that little fenced area there. Some kale left over from last year with some onions. Some more squash there with room to grow. A little tiny thing in the corner was a basil. This is square gardening. There's 6 little quadrants here. You've got sage, cilantro, oregano, parsley, Swiss chard, and an onion. There was some, while I was talking, we passed some more kale and whatever. Here's lettuce. Those are potato plants with the white flowers on the top. That's one of my water catchment areas. Here's some more lettuce. In the background, in the foreground, are some peppers that just really aren't taking off too well. In the background there's some more oregano, onions, and parsley. Against the wall there on the trellis are peas and beans. There's a couple cucumbers stuck in there, and these are my tomato plants here, which are just starting to grow up. I built this little greenhouse here, which I'm happy. That's where I sit in the sun in the day. It gets to be like 90, 100 degrees, so I put this fan, which should be spinning, but the camera is not showing it spinning. I guess it has to do with the frame rate. And I just have a solar panel on the top. There's no switch or anything, so when the sun's out, when it's hottest inside, the fan just automatically turns on. That's another mini catchment system made out of a litter container. And this is the old gaudy, funky, tiki bar, work in progress, partial workshop. It's where I do all my woodworking and garden fixing. Here's my tools and music area, bird feed, peanuts for the critters to keep them out of the garden. And that's basically it. It's not the biggest space, but I'll tell you, I get an incredible harvest every year. Thanks for watching, and get a t-shirt or a tote bag at rockflux.com. Help support the site, the music, the books. Check it out, rockflux.com.